This is not looking good for our team. And oh, we get one player kill there, and Ymir, no! We can actually kill the Xbalanque here. And yes, we get another player kill. We have to for anything, so and we do get an assist here. Can we kill this Sobek? And we do use our ulti, and we might actually be able to kill this Anubis as well. And yes, we kill Anubis, and wow, I think we just decided them. Hello guys, how you doing? It's Peabutnutterninja, and we are taking a look at Smite Beta, and we're playing with Xbalanque, and we are doing some arena, and hopefully we can showcase some of the skills that I do get. So what I like to do with Xbalanque is I like to start with number 3. His role in terms of attack damage really changes. In any other mode, I start with this MP5, the Bracers of Replenishment, but right now I'm kind of getting a little bit slow, but I do start with this Warrior Tabbies, and I start with this Sprint buff, just in case I need to get away. As Xbalanque, once you use your Rising Jaguar, it is your most damaging skill. On top of that, it is your only escape, so if you're using somebody, you're using that to attack somebody and you accidentally get caught out of lane, the only way that you can really escape is with your sprint. So that is why I still get this as an active item. Again, it's a really weak item now that they got rid of all the passives, and Sobek is charging head first into our lane. And I'm gonna see what he's building. He's just building tank boots for now, so nothing too super tanky. And Thor all the way overextended. And we could actually punish him a bit for that, and no, okay, he does get away. I wanted to use my hidden Jaguar, or my Rising Jaguar rather, and this Thor stun no longer does any damage, so I don't really have to be too worried for that. I just have to be worried about the other people doing DPS, because Anub is still very strong, Cupid very, very, very strong, and uh-oh, I am in Anubis thing. And let us see if we can target anyone. And Sobek, again, very much out of lane, but he has a little bit of tankiness. And look at that, he does 95 damage, and we get an assist right off the back. So as I was saying with Xbalanque, his damage roll changes. In the beginning, his damage roll is mainly, oh jeez. Let us avoid that stun. No, we accidentally get stunned there. And so Xbalanque's damage roll really changes as you play, and we can get an assist right there. I will gladly take it. And so in the beginning, Xbalanque does a lot of damage with his skills, namely his Rising Jaguar. If you get that poison with that Rising Jaguar, you can take off about half their health. And even though the cooldowns are super, super long on these, it is still actually really worth it to keep the harass. As long as you're not going to die. If you're going to use Rising Jaguar, engage the enemy and die. Don't do that. Just do it if you can get out. Let's say if there's not 4 guys targeting you right away. And later in the game, Xbalanque's attack damage goes sky high, and then so his attack skills don't really contribute much to the DPS, probably less than a quarter or less than even a fifth of his HP. And if that's the case, then you really want to just start using that attack damage. We can damage this Anubis quite a bit here, and maybe even get the kill. And I think we got the kill there. Do we get a stack? No! It looks like Guan took that, and I don't know if I want to chase down this cube. It looks like Guan definitely does. And Xbalanque wants to chase down the Guan as well. And we're just going to smartly back out. So I think I have 0 kills, 4 assists right now. So Xbalanque, his early damage is rather weak. And his number 1 skill, it consumes way too much mana for the little amount of damage it does. I guess you can use it to really kill minions if you're in a hurry. But otherwise, it's just not that great. Let's see, is anyone building tank? Sobek is building tank, but it doesn't look like anyone else is. And so that gives me the go-ahead to build a Rage. This is the second item that I do build in Arena. Again, Arena build is different from Domination and Conquest, because Conquest and Domination, you now have a lot more sustain. So you don't want to just... this is not looking good for our team. And oh, we get 1 player kill there, and Ymir, no! And Ymir does go down to the group of 4 guys. Even though he is a tank, he's not invincible. And oh my god, he's diving Sobek so hard right now. And oh no, this archer, can I get him? I guess not. Actually, I might be able to get him with my Rising Jaguar. I don't know. Nope, he's stuck forever into that portal. And that is too bad. And it looks like we have the kills, but we are losing the minion battle pretty hard. We're 5-1. But again, I guess a lot of minions have gone through our portal, and that has really caused us to start losing this match. I should be able to defend a little bit better once I get some more mana sustain. And Cupid, I don't know why he just dashed in there. That was pretty crazy. I guess he really wanted that attack speed, but that's not something you see every day in terms of DPS. And can we kill this Anubis? We get one player kill. Do we get two? And let's stand there and avoid that. And oh no, it looks like Cupid was moving at the end of the Xbalanque ulti. And oh my god, Xbalanque is pushing out on me. Looks like they are trying to target me pretty hard, but Thor won't be able to kill me as he used up all his skills. So Xbalanque, he does do a pretty decent amount of damage. His ranged is nerfed. If you guys check out my Xbalanque ranged bug video, I don't even know what I called it anymore, but he does have really short range. And oh, it looks like we can actually kill the Xbalanque here. And yes, we get another player kill, but I think we are gonna have to use our ulti to get away, and that's really unfortunate. So his range is much shorter than other range. I unfortunately did not compare him to Cupid, so I might add a Cupid versus Xbalanque, and Cupid's range is undoubtedly further than... I think Cupid's is on par with Artemis, but much longer than Xbalanque's. And uh-oh, this is looking really bad for the good guys. And Thor is going DPS Thor. No escape Thor, and... yes, we finally get the kill there, but I am caught off guard by like 4 of these guys. And am I faster than them? And oh, Loki, you're sacrificing yourself to save me. And no, he's just going for the kill. Holy crap. And we can actually kill that Anubis if we so feel inclined to. And let's kill that Anubis. Let's kill the Xbalanque and suicide. No, that was definitely overextending on my part. If you guys don't want the deaths, you definitely don't want to use that. Let's see how many people are building defense. And not that many, actually. So I'm just going to go ahead, build this Executioner. Once Sobek gets about 2 defensive items, then I will start to build Titan's Bane and then also the Executioner. Because they're passives, there's no other passive in game that gives you a percentage physical penetration, so you really want to use that. And looks like Cupid is in a lot of trouble. And bye-bye, Cupid! And yes, we do get the player kill off on him. And again, I'm going to get killed by the Sobek. And there's not much I can do here except maybe try to get away. And I don't think I will be able to. These minions are doing a lot of damage to me. And oh my god, if I get away, I am the master of... oh, I'm an escape artist. I can't believe that just happened. And Loki getting away too. Guan Yu not able to get away. I think he sacrificed his life to save me. And that is too bad. We will have a drink in your honor, Guan. And there's a Cupid right here. I have no idea what you're doing, but you're going to go down, Cupid. And unfortunately, I don't have anything to kill that Anubis with. The Zeus is going hard on him. Yes, Zeus, just get the kill. Thor, if you want to push, I have something for you. And it looks like right now we are taking the lead in kills and in the finally the minion battle. And oh, did he use ulti? He has a very long range on that one. And so I think Xbalanque, it has the potential to be very, very strong. I just have to wait for the balance issues to come out. Oh, jeez. Okay. Alright, this is not looking good. And I am stunned. And that Sobek looking to charge me again. Oh my god, Cupid doing a lot of damage. Ymir, freeze for me, please. And oh, I'm safe. And oh my god, that Guan Yu just going right in at it. That is pretty boss. And I really want this last level of the Deathbringer, but it is just out of my price range. And once you get this trifecta item, Rage with the Deathbringer, that is the new meta. That is the new strongest, it's one of the strongest physical damage combos in game. Just because you start with a 50% chance to crit strike at both level 3. On top of that, it goes much higher with everything else. And you can see Sobek there. He has a lot of freaking physical defense. And so once I get Titan's Bane, we should be seeing a significant damage increase to Sobek at least. And I don't think he's now building magical defense. So right now it's tolerable, but if we let it get much higher, then we're going to be in trouble later in the game. And it looks like that Anubis is getting a lot of trouble. Yes, we secure the kill there. It was almost a kill steal. Is that Cupid? I could probably hit that Cupid, and I don't know. Is this Thor going to go for me? No, he's going to go for the Ymir. Why are you going for the Ymir, Thor? And I have no idea why he would go for the... Oh, And there's a Cupid ulti going down, and I gotta back out because I really don't have anything for that. And let's just kill some of these minions here. And uh-oh, the noob is chasing down the Ymir pretty hard. Okie dokie, good ice wall Ymir. This Ymir is actually a pro tank right here. Toad Killer, hello, how you doing? If you watch my videos, I give you a shout out. Oh, you got away. And Sobek, oh my god, he doesn't care. He's a crazy dinosaur. And there's actually a 4-on-1 going here. And, oh, sorry Zeus, I did not mean to get you hit there. And so now after this, I do get a Titan's Bane or Executioner. Executioner is not as strong as Titan's Bane in terms of penetration, but it still gives you that percentage penetration. So when guys either buy physical defense or they get like 3 physical defense items, the only way to really counter that is with the Executioner and Titan's Bane. And I don't know if Sobek is going full tank or going half tank or anything. So and we do get assist here. Can we kill this Sobek? And we do use our ulti, and we might actually be able to kill this Anubis as well. And yes, we kill Anubis, and wow, I think we just decided them. And yes, we did. We decided in arena. And let us give them a U rock. That is amazing. This is Titan's Bane, 33 flat physical penetration to all your enemy targets, and that's exactly what you want. And if you guys stand still during before the 5th little block comes down, then you ignore the stun, so you can't do it too late. You have to actually wait for your characters. They have a little bit of momentum, so they still keep moving after you stop. So like I release, and then he still like moves his feet a little bit. And so with that in mind, you really have to keep watch on the momentum, because if you get caught with the momentum, then you will take undoubtedly a lot of stun. And and Zeus getting the kill. We were both looking to get that last hit on him, and it looks like Zeus is a little bit of a better K stealer or kill stealer than I am. So let's see if we can damage the Sobek. And Sobek now 100 damage rather than I think it was like 60 or 70 before. I'll gladly take it. And Guan Yu is targeted. And Anubis, I've been targeted by the tower. I've been knocked all the way from Sobek, and there's a Xbalanque on my tail. And I think he is faster than... No, he is running. Thank you, Guan. I will give you a thanks for that. I got back out of here as I am way overextended. And so, again, I like the execution. I don't like Chin Blades anymore. And here's the reason why. Let's say the enemy has 5,000 health, right? Then 1% of the enemy's health as damage is 50. So if you do 2.5%, that is 125 damage. And look at this, we're doing quite a bit of damage to Sobek. And bye-bye, Sobek. And Loki did not steal that from me. He was actually very kind and let me have that. Thank you very much, Loki. And Xbalanque looking to push on. And like I said, he's probably, what is his ratio? 1/6. Xbalanque is one of the squishiest gods because you have to use his attack as his escape. And once you attack, then you have no escape unless you have the sprint. So that is pretty crazy. But if you do master the engage, like you see sometimes I poison them and I don't use my Rising Jaguar because I know that if there's 4 of them and 1 of me, I'm gonna insta-give by the enemy team. So I don't engage with that. I just let the poison run out and I wait for another day. But in times like this, and where I can get the player kill, I get a stack there, a passive stack. The passive stacks are actually very hard to get. You have about 3 seconds to get a passive stack after you cast the ultimate, and it is before they get stunned. So after they get stunned, you no longer get the option to get that stack anymore. And I'm actually very low on MP5. Xbalanque, you see him using his number 3 to engage, and that is too bad because he almost paid the ultimate price for it, and actually he is going to pay the ultimate price for it right there. And can we... Oh, I do missed all those poison darts, and it looks like Ymir is flying on air there, and with all our physical penetration, we can actually do quite a lot of damage to the Sobek. And bye-bye. So, there's a Anubis trying to kill me, and I think he's going to get the kill. And again, you can see exactly how squishy that Xbalanque really is. And actually, let us get some of this Executioner. As actually, no one's really building too much defense. Physical defense, actually. I don't think I needed the Executioner, to be honest. And before, I used to get Fatalis before they changed it as my 6th item if I didn't need to get the Executioner. I always get Titan's Bane in my build now, as you absolutely need it. This is Xbalanque. He wants to fight. There we go, another beautiful assist, and Thor is going to run after he gets hit for 513, and you can see exactly, my skills aren't doing that much damage anymore. It's all about my attack damage. And there we go, Guan Yu with this secure kill with his ulti, and the Sobek is going to take a lot of DPS, and oh, Zeus with the player kill. So we are going to have a lot of assists, 22 assists so far, holy crap. You can see the Xbalanque using his ulti there. And I'm going to have to back out as Anubis looking to do some DPS. And we can actually get a double kill there, I think. Was that a double kill? I have no idea. Yes, we do get the double kill as we just jumped in them and we tossed darts out. Look at his aim, always 100%, never misses. He should have been a sniper in CS with that accuracy. I'm sure he would have been the best character in the game, and you can see that I built that. And then after I max out these items, what I do build is either cooldown reduction, crit chance, lifesteal, or movement speed. And penetration if I really need it. And look, he used his attack, and now he can't really get away. Oh, he was lucky that he had his ulti. And I can actually kill him with my ulti. And Zeus, do you get it? Yes, Zeus gets the kill off on Xbalanque. And oh, this Thor's in trouble because he used his... Yes, and I get a player kill. I get another stack. And look at that, my ulti stunning the Anubis. And Xbalanque's ulti is actually really useful. If you play with a team, you can coordinate. If your teammate's absolutely getting destroyed or getting ganked, then you can say, Xbalanque, I need an ulti. Well, you'd probably be like, ulti or X ulti. And then, which is what my teammates were saying yesterday night. And they were saying X ulti, and then I would use that, and then they would be able to get away. And I don't want to get hit with the heart bomb. And, oh, do get that. And look, we can kill all the minions as well. So Xbalanque gets really, really strong. He gets to kill all the minions later games, so I would consider him one of the strongest AD carries in game. And Anubis, why would you stand there and use your ulti just like that? And I think we have a ridiculous score, 22-24 with Xbalanque. So if you build very strong, again, this is only the arena build. This isn't the conquest build. And let me show that. Oh my god, all my friends are messaging me. Holy crap, I'm gonna have to say GG and play with them. But look at this. So Zeus, again, very amazing on our team. But Xbalanque, if you build all attack damage, you pick your fights, you stay behind your tanks, then you will be able to get a lot of kills. And you saw that I would use my number 3 early on to secure a lot of the kills. And later in game, you saw my attack damage doing 500 to even 700 damage crits. And about 1 in 2 of my shots is a crit, because I have 56% chance crit with this build. And so that is substantial. So 1 out of 2 of my shots is doing 700 damage. His range, again, like I said, is much shorter than Anhir's and Artemis. But it doesn't really matter if you play him very similarly. He does have that Rising Jaguar, which I think is a little bit faster than Anhir's jump. And again, of course, Artemis can't really chase you unless she uses her boars. So hopefully, this is my build that I use for Xbalanque for now, and you can see the enemy Xbalanque. He used slightly different build, and Chin's Blade, again, not the best item anymore, only 2.5% of the target's maximum health. And now saying if they have 5,000 HP, and usually they don't, they only have 2,000 HP, then you do 125 damage, and that is almost nothing. That's negligible. I would rather take crit chance and do 700 damage rather than do an extra 125 damage per hit. Although that attack speed is nice, you can purchase most of these items just separately by themselves if you really would like. So Chin's Blade has been really, really weakened. I don't really like it anymore. But if you're looking for a Xbalanque build that really emphasizes his DPS, I mean, you could also build tank if you want. But I like building all my AD carries with a lot of damage. This is the new meta that I use. And if you have any suggestions or alternatives, like if you don't like the Executioner, tell me what you would sub it out by in comments below. And as always, I hope you guys have very, very happy holidays. Congratulations for surviving the end of the Mayan calendar year. And it wasn't even supposed to be the end of the world. They just like stopped counting the calendars. It's like the guys died and stopped making calendars. And they're like, oh, that's the end of the year. And I don't think that was very legitimate. But overall, I'm glad you guys are alive, and I hope you have very, very happy holidays. Merry Christmas. I hope Santa brings you all the gifts that you want. And as always, peace, love, and ninja. Peabutnutterninja signing out. Bye-bye, guys.